Hello ladies, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. So today's video is going to be about some clothing pieces that will make you look expensive. Most of you are going to already have these items in your wardrobe, so you really do not have to spend any money. And what I'm going to be doing is showing you about 10 different items that are going to elevate any outfit and just make you look more expensive. So if you're interested in seeing these 10 items that are going to help you look expensive and actually elegant, polished, and put together, then please watch the video to the very end. And without further delay, let's jump straight into today's video. Now, before we dive into today's video, if you are just landing on my channel for the very first time, my name is Teresa, and this channel is all about leveling up and becoming more elegant and more grateful. And if you are interested in that, please go ahead, click that subscribe button, and join our community of women that are becoming more elegant and more graceful. Now, let's jump into today's video. Now, before we dive into these 10 different clothing pieces that are going to make you look elevated, polished, and expensive, I wanted to share with you ladies that the past couple of days, I have been cleaning my house. Now, one of the things I wanted to share with you is if it is super hot where you live, like it is where I live, one of the ways that you could get exercise is to clean your home, and doing some movement in your home is also exercise. Now, I am a person that likes to be outdoors all the time, but it has been extremely hot, like in the upper 90s these past couple of days. So I've spent the last couple of days cleaning my home. And then the next thing that I was able to do when I was indoors was to clean my jewelry. Now, what I'm going to show you here on the screen is how my jewelry looked before cleaning it. Now, this is something that I don't do but twice a year. I like to polish up my jewelry because it starts to look old and stained and things like that. And this is also a tip that's going to help you ladies look more elegant and polished, is to wear jewelry that is actually cleaned and it looks more shiny and polished. So I spent a few hours cleaning my jewelry. So as you can see here on the screen, this is what it looked like before. And now I want to show you the polishing cloth I used and how it is so stained after cleaning my jewelry. One of the things I know when I wear jewelry is if I have lotion and things on my neck, that this is going to build up over time on my jewelry. So this is what is coming off on the polishing cloth, and it's just going to make your jewelry look very dull and also just less expensive. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is after I polished it. Now, these are some of my favorite jewelry pieces that I wear all the time. And I did spend some money on this jewelry, and most of what I bought, I believe, is from Monica Venator and also Missima. But these are some really pricey jewelry pieces, so I want to make sure that I'm taking care of them. And so now they look really beautiful. The gold has now been restored, and the pearls are looking very beautiful. So this is what I've been doing also for the past couple of days. It's just making sure that my jewelry is polished and ready to wear. So I wanted to share that little piece with you ladies. Now let's dive into today's video. So the first clothing item that is going to make you look more expensive is a white dress. So let's talk about the white dress. Now, why does a white dress make you look more expensive? A white dress, because of the color white, just looks very crisp, it looks very clean, and in turn it's going to make you look more expensive. Now, there are many different variations of a white dress, as you can see here on the screen, and I absolutely love a white dress. And this is one of those things that you can just easily put on and pair with a pair of heels and then whatever accessories you want to put together with it, and it's always going to look very polished and put together. Now, what I wanted to do here is show you on the screen a white dress, and with regard to this white dress, it is cool, it is comfortable, and it also has a belt where you can draw it in at the waistline. And let's not forget a dress with pockets, because I believe that we all love a dress with pockets. Now, what I also did was to pair this up with a pair of sunglasses, because I do believe that adding sunglasses to your outfit, especially when it is a color like white, is also going to elevate the look. So don't forget your sunnies when you are putting together your white dress, because it does make you look more expensive. Now, the next item that's going to make you look more expensive is a waistcoat. Now, I have loved waistcoats ever since I was riding equestrian back when I was in my mid to late 30s. I was riding horses a lot, and when we'd have competition, we had to wear a waistcoat and a hat, and also, you know, all the equestrian style clothing pieces. So I have always loved a waistcoat, and I am also wearing a waistcoat today that I absolutely love, and this one has pockets, and I also love this olive green color of the waistcoat. So waistcoats are really just one of those things that just make you look very elevated. They just look expensive. And a lot of times you will see some of the famous people, for example, like Kate Middleton, who is the Duchess of Cambridge, and she wears waistcoats a lot in the British Empire. And so waistcoats are one of those things that you don't have to spend a lot of money on, but they do make you look more expensive. Now, the one I have on is 100% linen. So this is a beautiful linen material that I love to wear in the summertime because it keeps me cool and it also just looks expensive. So that's the second thing that's going to make you look expensive. Now, the next item we're going to talk about is a tailored blazer. Now, I cannot speak more about a tailored blazer. I lived in tailored blazers when I was working for the corporate law firms, and this was a look that just goes really well with my personal style, because I think a tailored blazer is very chic, it's very polished, it's very elegant. It just makes you look expensive and like you know what you're doing. So a tailored blazer is going to be one of those clothing pieces that are definitely going to elevate your outfit and actually make you look more expensive. Let me show you how I styled up a tailored blazer. In the image that I'm sharing with you on the screen, this particular blazer, I believe, is from Banana Republic, and I think it is lovely. It is structured, it fits really well on the waistline, and I love the 3 buttons that go up the sleeve. And one of the things that I like to do is just raise the sleeves to a 3/4 length, and it just makes it look better. And then I paired it together with these white trousers and also a white silk top, which we're going to talk about a little bit later in the video. But the tailored blazer is just one of my favorite things to make an outfit look more expensive, polished, and put together. Now, the next item is something that I absolutely love to wear, and that is an all black outfit. Now, a lot of people think that you cannot wear black in the summertime, but I actually do, and it actually depends on the type of material that you are wearing when you are wearing something black. And what you're going to see here in just a minute, that I am pairing up some black trousers with a silk top that is short sleeve, and this is a perfect, beautifully designed outfit. But black, all black, just like all white, that's always going to make you look expensive. It looks chic, it looks elegant, it looks modern. Now, here on the screen, I want to show you how I styled up an all black outfit. So what I did was I began with this beautiful short sleeve cowl neck silk top, and then I paired it together with these trousers, and then I popped on my black leather belt from Saint Laurent. And then also, we are not going to forget the sunglasses, because I just think it looks a little bit edgy. It looks put together and also expensive. So I love the way that this outfit comes together. And don't forget to put on your favorite accessories, your favorite jewelry. This is going to actually pull the entire outfit together. But always remember, when it comes to jewelry, we don't want to do too much. Now, the next item that's going to automatically make you look more expensive is a silk top. Now, I really do not have to say much about a silk blouse, because silk is an expensive material. And therefore, if you are wearing a silk top with a pair of trousers or even a pair of denim jeans, a silk top is going to elevate the outfit. It's going to make anything you have on look more polished and put together. And also, I love silk in the summertime because it's going to be a material that's going to be cooling, and so it's going to keep your body a lot cooler, say for example, than polyester. So silk is one of those materials that I absolutely love. So let me show you how I styled up a silk top. So this particular silk top that I am showing you here on the screen is absolutely beautiful. It is by the brand Lily Silk, and I love this blush pink color, and I think it is just absolutely stunning. Now, I've paired it together with these cream colored pants that I believe I got from Abercrombie and Fitch a few years ago, and then some gold jewelry. And of course, I paired it together with my favorite pair of sunglasses. So I think this outfit just looks really, really beautiful. And pairing the blush pink with the cream absolutely looks expensive. Now let's move on to the next look. Now, the next item is a trench coat. Now, you ladies know how much I love trench coats, and I actually did a video on my channel a few years ago styling up some trench coats. I think I own about 4 trench coats in different colors. I have a black one, a beige one, a tan one. I have a few different trench coats in my wardrobe, but the trench coat just looks expensive. It's something that I think, especially in the latter part of the fall and early winter season, that's going to be a perfect outer layer for anything that you're wearing, because in the cooler season, the outerwear that you put on is either going to elevate your look or it's going to bring it down. But a trench coat is one of those things that no matter what you have on underneath, it's going to make you look polished, put together, and also a lot more expensive. And so I absolutely love a trench coat. Now, my trench coats are those that are more structured because I like the look of them. So let me show you how I styled up one of my trench coats. This is one of my favorite trench coats, and one of the things I love about this trench coat is the design of it. I love the collar and how you can button it at the very top. I love the buttons on the sleeve. And now I just had on a pair of navy blue shorts and this striped top by Ralph Lauren. But look at how the trench coat even makes a pair of simple shorts and a shirt look very polished and expensive. And this is one of the type of trench coats, as I mentioned earlier, that if you are in the cooler season and you can have on even something very basic like some blue jeans, once you put on the trench coat, everything is going to come together the way that it should. And I just really, really love how a trench coat just makes you look very, very put together, no matter what you have on underneath. So this is something that I really love, and I highly recommend that if you do not currently have a trench coat in your wardrobe, that this is something that you can maybe put on your list or budget for. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go out and purchase anything, but I think it's an item that you may want to put on your list if you don't already have one. Now let's move on to the next item. Now, the next item that makes you look extremely expensive is a monochromatic look. When you dress all monochromatic, I think it just looks very polished, very elegant, sophisticated, and it's just a look that makes everyone look more expensive. Wearing all one color are colors that actually blend together, that are very seamless, and they just look very timeless and classic. Monochrome outfits are always going to make you look expensive. Now, it doesn't matter what color of monochromatic outfit that you're wearing, you're still going to look expensive. But let me show you another one that I had in my wardrobe that I styled up. And this particular look is going to begin with this beautiful white silk short sleeve blouse. And this one is also from Lily Silk. I bought this top 3 years ago, and then I paired it together with a pair of white trousers. So white on white is going to look very expensive, just like black on black. So even if you don't have any of the items that I am sharing with you in today's video, I think having a monochromatic look is going to be key to making you look more expensive, classy, and put together. Now, the next thing that will make you look extremely expensive is some simple gold jewelry. Now, I love simple gold jewelry, and I think when it comes to accessories like necklaces and bracelets and earrings, you need to pare back on those things because wearing too much jewelry can start to lend itself to looking a little bit gaudy and almost like it looks cheap. And so you want to pare back when you are doing your accessories because you don't want to overwhelm the look. Now, as I showed you ladies in the beginning of this video, also polishing your jewelry, at least cleaning it and making it look better, because over time, all jewelry will start to look faded and kind of just not good. And so we want to make sure that at least once or twice a year, you take the time to just polish your jewelry, clean it up, and make it look more refreshed. And even today, what I'm wearing is one of my favorite bracelets that I showed you in the video earlier. And this is just one of my favorite bracelets right here. This one I absolutely love. And I also have a second bracelet here. And then my necklace here with the pearls. Now, simple jewelry like pearls, simple gold chains, necklaces, these are all going to be the most expensive looking jewelry, but things that are too big, that just overtake the neckline, and they just, you ladies know what I mean. Jewelry that's just over powerful and overbearing are those things that you want to stay away from. But you can never go wrong with a pair of simple pearls or a simple gold necklace. Now let's move on to the next look. Now, this next item I think we all have in our wardrobes, and this is a white button-down shirt. A white button-down shirt is one of those things that you just have to have because it is something that you can style with any color of trousers, any skirt. You can style a white button-down shirt with a pair of blue jeans. In pretty much any color that you have in your wardrobe is going to be able to be styled with the white button-down shirt. And it is also one of my favorite clothing pieces to wear this time of the year because of the heat and the humidity. So a white button-down shirt is going to look crisp, it's going to look clean, and it's also going to look very expensive. So what I wanted to share with you on the screen here is a white button-down shirt that I purchased when we were in the south of France. Now, this shirt I love. I absolutely love the design on this shirt. I think it's beautiful. I think it's elegant. The trousers are a wild card because my husband picked these out and bought these for me over 15 years ago when we were dating. Now, this would have not been something that I would pick, but since he picked it for me, I actually decided to wear them, and I haven't worn them in 15 years. So I'm kind of giving little credit to my husband, but his style is absolutely opposite of mine. Let me know in the comment section down below what you ladies think about these trousers, because they are so different from anything that I would have ever picked for myself. And also, I wanted to ask you ladies, if you wanted me to do a video where my husband picks out 3 different outfits for me to style up in a video, let me know if you want me to do that in the comment section down below, because once again, I would have never chosen those trousers as something that I thought would fit with my personal style. I'm giving them a little bit of love by styling them up in today's video. Now, the very last item on my list goes without saying, a cashmere cardigan. Now, we all know that cashmere is a very expensive material, and I absolutely love cashmere. Now, you can wear cashmere in the spring and summertime if it is a different quality of cashmere, one that is thinner, because I do have some short sleeve cashmere sweaters, but however, I don't wear them this time of the year because of the humidity that we have. But if you live in a climate where it's not as humid and hot, then you can actually style up a cashmere sweater even in the summer season. But cashmere is expensive, and it is something that I only wear in the winter season, late fall and winter season. But I absolutely love cashmere. It is soft. It just feels luxurious on your body, and it is something that I would highly recommend that you invest in. If you have never worn a cashmere sweater, then trust me, it is something that you're going to love. Now, I am not a big fan of wool per se, because wool is actually itchy to me. I just itch everywhere if I'm wearing a wool sweater, but I do love cashmere because of the softness. It feels elegant and it just feels luxurious. Now, in the clip that I'm showing you here on the screen, this is a cashmere sweater that I actually bought in Aix-en-Provence when we were in the south of France, and I really do love the color of this cashmere sweater and how it buttons down the back. And this was from a store called Cézanne in the south of France. And then I styled it up with these leather trousers. So I think it looks really just classy and very expensive, even with something as simple as a pair of leather trousers. And also, I believe I was wearing a pair of white sneakers because we were walking around a lot when we were in France. So I love a cashmere sweater. If you don't have one and you want to put it on your list, the best time to get a really high quality cashmere sweater is when a lot of the brands like Cézanne and some of these other top brands, is when they put on their winter sales. And this is when you can get some things that are as much as 30, 40, even 50% off, depending on what it is. So it's the best time to buy if you want to get a cashmere sweater. Okay, ladies, so that is all I have to share in today's video. I have a birthday this weekend, so I will be celebrating my birthday this weekend, and I hope you guys are going to be having a wonderful weekend as well. And also, once again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are there any other items that you would add to this list that can make you look more expensive? And once again, if you are just landing on my channel for the very first time, my name is Teresa, and this channel is all about leveling up and becoming more elegant and more graceful. And if you're interested in that, I would love to have you to subscribe to this channel and join our community of women that are becoming more elegant and more graceful. And as always, don't forget to hit the like button and turn on your notification bell so that you get notified every time one of my videos go live. Thanks for watching, ladies, and I will see you in my next video.